It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Blake Snell, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
They're going to have to start calling this guy Blake Nasty. This guy is one of the top pitchers in all of baseball. My opinion, the best stuff from the left side of the game right now. Upper to mid-90s fastball, 95 to 98. Good curveball, good changeup, good slider. He throws any pitch at any time for strikes. He's taken that next step. We're talking about a legitimate Cy Young contender year after year. Blake Snell, as good as anybody in the game right now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Mookie Betts is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man, Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seeger. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Seeger is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seeger.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Next up is Max Muncie, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2-out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched it on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Danger averted following the two-out double. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We're scoreless on MLB Network. Clayton Kershaw will be on the mound for the boys in blue. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
And that will bring in Yandi Diaz. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The first baseman, Yandi Diaz.
Now here's the pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. And now a pitch on the way. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Wow, and he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Randy Arozarena. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. One out, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting a tone, pounding the zone.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
That's ball 2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. The 2-2 one more time. Ripped on the ground to first. Scooped up. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The second baseman, number 8.
Digging in, Brandon Lau. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Kershaw looks in. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that pitch is out.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. 2 out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. And he fouls this one off. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. Manuel Margot would be next. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's popped up. Taylor is there, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Rays, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Second inning set to go, and now it'll be the catcher, Will Smith.
The catcher, Will Smith.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. One and one the count now. Now the pitch.
Ball 2. 2-1.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
High in the air out to center field. Kiermeier's got a read on it. One down.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
So here's Cody Bellinger, a Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And a reach here, but this gets past him. And this one could be trouble. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he'll get in there safely.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into third.
At the plate, A.J. Pollock. He swings and grounds it to short. And a base hit as the run will come in to score from third, and it's now a 1-0 lead for the Dodgers.
A good job of hitting right there, D. We're runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that. Hits a grounder right up the middle that drives in a run.
Yeah, it took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners. Hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run in.
Standing in now, Kike Hernandez. 0-1 the count. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Into the box now, Chris Taylor, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. One and 0 pitch on the way.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Here's a look over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. And again a throw, and the runner back safely. Here's the 1-1.
I got 2-1 the count.
Runners on the move for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
The set and the 2-2. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second. LA's on top, 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and standing in the outfielder, Manuel Margot. First offering on its way. Runs up and gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Good curveball, strike 2. Popped him up. Smith is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Hunter Renfro.
Striding in, Hunter Renfro. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Too high.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Kershaw has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
3-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's low, ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Renfro stands at first with 1 out. Got him.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermeier. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Muncie has got it, and the side is retired. Rays strand just the one. They're down 1-0. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First offering on its way. Too low, 1-0. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Skied into very shallow right. Here comes the right fielder. He can't get to it. This one's down.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Cody Bellinger.
Here's Corey Seeger. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. From the stretch.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
So base is empty now after the double play, and set to go as the third baseman, Justin Turner. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
I mean, that's a well-executed curveball right there. Pitcher does exactly what he wants to do. Gets the hitter out on his front foot, gets him out and around the baseball, and he still finds a hole.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncie. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A 1-0 delivery.
2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Now the 2-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. A dive. He's got it. What a play. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Bottom of the inning now, and up next will be Willie Adames.
The shortstop, Willie Adames.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball inside.
A ball and a strike.
Ball.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. And he misses again, ball 3.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Stepping in, Mike Zunino, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope. That's inside.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
To the plate now, Yandi Diaz, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Hit high and deep to right center. Bats on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down. Ready for another chance? Randy Arozarena. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Outside.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. A runner on first with 2 away. Fouled off. Kershaw comes set, coming home with the 1-1 pitch.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
So stepping in, Brendan Lau, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. He's set. The 0-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
That misses 1-2.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
The set and the 1-2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the inning, and next, the dangerous power threat, Will Smith. Here comes the first pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Fouled away. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen, as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all four corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Here's another 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
In now, A.J. Pollock. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Three and 0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Pollock in front, 3 balls and a strike.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
And that's in there, base hit. Success on a 3-1 count to keep the inning alive here.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
No balls and 1 strike. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ready with the 0-1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Scorched to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave 1, but they lead it 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Digging in is the outfielder, Manuel Margot. First delivery to him on the way. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt. Stepping up to the plate, Hunter Renfro. He drew a walk his first time up. The pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. No runs, no hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And it's fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Joey Wendell digs in now. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Kershaw's ready. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. John Curtis, the 6'5 right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 84, John Curtis.
New inning set to get underway, and in to hit next it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Check swing called strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Outside for a ball. 1-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. All even now, 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Fouled off. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Here's Mookie Betts. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. That's wide. 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And right into the shift. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Ground ball foul down the left side. One out, nobody on. This is foul right side. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now the payoff pitch home is at the knees and called strike 3.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's Corey Seeger. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Yanked fouled off to the right. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So here's Kevin Kiermeier. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now, Willie Adames. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Solo shot here to left center field, and with it the Rays have drawn even at 1 apiece.
Wow, that's a rough go. Not only do you lose the no-hitter, you lose the shutout, but after that swing, we're all tied up. Let's see if this guy can get back in a good mental frame of mind and start throwing some zeros back up on the board.
Here now is Mike Zunino, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pitch on the way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Out of here. Back-to-back home runs, and they've taken the lead. It's a solo homer here for Mike Zunino, and the Rays take a 2-1 lead.
Excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Into the box, Yandi Diaz. Yes, he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
And it's fouled away. Still only one out in the inning. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
At the plate now, Randy Arozarena. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. Fouled off. Kershaw gets the sign. Here's the 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. Don't touch that dial, or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. Leading off the inning, Justin Turner, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Justin Turner.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Margot arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. At the plate, Max Muncie. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone, 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something on speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Two balls and no strikes. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
The pitch.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. A solo shot here to left as the Dodgers have bounced back to tie this one at 2.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
The center fielder, the 35.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now.
Bellinger.
Line shot to third, and the side is retired. But the Dodgers are able to tie things up on the solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Now at the plate, Brandon Lau, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Number 8.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. A dive, but it's off his glove.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up the versatile center fielder, Manuel Margot. From the belt, the pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. And that's through for a hit.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
At the plate, Hunter Renfro, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Renfro, once a member of the San Diego Padres organization, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
So now to the plate, Joey Wendell, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Popped him up. Taylor has a play. 2 gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping into the box, Kevin Kiermeier, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 2 now.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Ready with the 2-0. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Betts has a read on it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Rays strand a pair. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Ryan Thompson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 81, Ryan Thompson.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and standing in is the veteran outfielder A.J. Pollock.
Number 11, A.J. Pollock.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. And right into the shift. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Next for the Dodgers, Hernandez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-0 on the way.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Bases are empty. 1 man out.
Ball 3.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now. 3-1.
1 strike.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
In there, and it's full 3-2. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
To the plate now, Chris Taylor. As he'll take a look at ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Renfro is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Dodgers down in order, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and up next will be Willie Adames. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and a check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. Fastball well outside. The 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. So here's Mike Zunino. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark. But a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
2-0. 1 out, nobody on. And he watches this one in there for a high strike. Over at the knees, and that's the 2nd strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So a new pitcher is set to enter the ball game right now, and it's the converted catcher, the hard-throwing right-hander Kenley Jansen. Into the box, Yandi Diaz, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Into the box now, Randy Arozarena, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Jansen's ready. Here it comes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. 1 left for Tampa. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Digging in now, Mookie Betts. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Changeup called strike 1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Line toward the alley in left center. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first down.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Digging in to try it again, Corey Seeger. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Three and 1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop. Justin Turner will be next. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Digging in, Justin Turner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. first pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Standing in now, Max Muncie, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Ready on 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-2. Hit softly on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Fine work there out of the Rays bullpen. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are tied 2-2. Gavin Lux will remain in the game in the 8th spot and take over at shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 9.
Riding in once again, Brandon Lau. He singled his last time up.
For the Rays, the second baseman, number 8.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Wow, he was willing that thing to get out of here. Would have given them the lead right here late in the game, but it ends up hitting off the wall, and he heads into second with an extra base hit. We'll see if the next man up can come through with a clutch here.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's a .375 hitter. Here's the first pitch to him. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. The 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Here it comes on 0-2. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Popped him up. Smith waits on it. He's got it one away. Runner at second, one away, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfro. First pitch coming, here it is.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Good pitch there down below the zone, got him to go after it.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only one away.
Hey, Debro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. First and third, one out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there, right? A nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
There are a couple points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. They can't make the tag on him. He's safe. And they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
At the plate, Kevin Kiermeier. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And he falls behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. We've played 8 full. The Rays are out in front, 3-2. Diego Castillo comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Will Smith will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
That's a ball. 2-0.
Lined into left center, and that'll be a base hit, so they couldn't ask for more as the possible tying runs aboard to kick off the ninth.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
At the plate, Cody Bellinger, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. One and one. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Swung out and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full. 3-2. A.J. Pollock waits on deck. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked them up completely with that one.
So now to the plate, A.J. Pollock will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Fouled away. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Has a look. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And it's fouled away.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
At the plate now, Hernandez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh and 1. Here it comes.
1-1.
Hit out towards second. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dewar, this pitch has kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
In now, Chris Taylor swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Castillo is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Tampa Bay Rays came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Aaron Luke takes home the win. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.